blend it back up. Here. And all that does, y'all, when you put a little bit darker color in the crease, is it kind of gives you depth. You know what I mean? It's more than one color. There we go. Did I just do that other with this right in front of my eye? I don't know. I don't know. If I did, I'm sorry. Then go out like you're doing a wing and bring it in. See how it makes that V? And then you can blend that out again. You're just making your little outer V. It's a little, you know, not. Okay, and then I'm going to get a smudger brush, which they call the Short Shader E20. I always get it a little bit wet because I don't share palettes, it's just mine. And I'm going right under the lash. And this is going to be like a liner that I'm putting underneath the lash. There's a little piece of, I don't know what that is. Mascara? Old mascara? You never know. You know, you clean your eyes and all of a sudden there's this little flick of mascara that shows up. It's like, where were you? There we go. We're going underneath. And then I'm also going up in the brow. Notice it's very dark, but I'm not using much of it because, why? Because I just went through my lash line with it. And it's also good to just kind of fill in this front a little. There. Just see the difference? It just kind of builds that look a little bit. Oh, and you know where else I wanted this? Right on the lash line. On the upper lashes. Yeah, right at the base. Like you're literally going to move lashes to get it on. You're just filling in that color. Do you see the difference in this eye and this eye on the upper lash? It just kind of, it's going to fill in where mascara don't. There we go. Oops. And then we're just going to run through the brow. Oops. Y'all, it is so hard to tell until you can get like in front of a large mirror and kind of stand back and get some perspective on whether or not your eyebrows are even. A lot of beauty girls on YouTube, I say beauty girls, that sounds terrible. Like, we're beauty and nobody else is. This is awful. No, no, no. Anyway, they do the brows off camera. I'm trying to be honest about how hard it is to get them even. And I think that's pretty even. I wanted a little bit more defined look over here. It's kind of undefined. Oh well. It is what it is. And you can either spend all day trying to get it perfect or just at some point say, that looks good. Alright, what was I just going to do? Oh, sometimes I haven't shown y'all something that I normally do. So that was that palette, and I like it a lot just because it was so easy. But next tutorial I'm going to do is Bare Minerals, and this was the new one called Aurora Lights, and I'm going to do that tomorrow. So, what I was going to say was I don't always blend on camera, and sometimes because I'm filming and then I leave, I get to work and find out, oh, I never blended, and there's like these really strong lines, especially on this outer corner here, but also there. You don't want to over blend, but just right there where these come together, you do want to blend. Okay. So that's that. That's that. And I am missing my little, where are you? I know I've got one in my purse. Oh look, I changed over again. This is my Henry Bendel, and you know, Henry Bendel is closing its doors. I just can't even get over that. And because they are, I'm going to use one of these too. I decided I was definitely going to get my Henry Bendel. And there was one last purse that I wanted. So, yes, I did it. Alright, so I'm going to use this Tartist. And, you know what? I'm going to curl my lashes first. Which means I probably should do this first. Okay. Alright, this is the Instant Age Rewind in color number light pale. One little twist. All I'm doing is getting right there. Right past it. And I do kind of bring it down right past the nose. And then that wrinkle right there. It's a structural wrinkle. There's no fixing it, y'all, unless you're going to have surgery. Which if you want to do that, that's up to you. If you got the money, more power to you. But can I tell you something, ladies? We can take those measures. I enjoy doing makeup and all that, but you can take those measures, but then just, this is going to fall, and this is going to fall, and this is going to, y'all, it's inevitable. You're going to age. You're not always going to have unsaggy skin. You're not always going to have perfect color or texture of your skin. And you can use all the products in the world, all the good health stuff, and you should do the good health stuff. That's important anyway. You know, good vegetables and good fruits and really hydrating. You know, make sure you drink a lot of water because your body needs that for blood. Blood flow. Could that be a better reason than looking good? There. Just kind of blended it in. It brightens it a little bit. Make sure you blend out the pimento cheese area. Okay. Half of you don't know what I'm talking about. If you don't understand about the pimento cheese, just comment below. Okay, so now, you know what? I feel like I need my mouth on while I'm talking. So we're going to do mouth next. I had gotten to where I did mouth first. As you can see, it's not the most natural part of the flow. But when you're filming, it's weird to talk without a mouth. That you can see. This is another area that without perspective, it's kind of hard to tell, did I get both sides even? And almost inevitably, I don't. Like, I can tell that. It's just, what is it going to take to get it even, you know? It's so funny. Especially in the mornings, I can tell people are driving by and they slow down because there's a window over there. And people are like, what's that girl doing in there? She's got her makeup on with really bright makeup lights. I mean, she really wants the daylight color. Perfection. This is the Chanel, and I never know the name of it. Lip Intense? I don't know. Okay, so now I'm going to curl my lashes because once I put on my liner, if you curl your lashes afterwards, it takes your liner right back off. So I'm putting them on. This is a Charlotte Tilbury eyelash curler, and I do think it's the best one I've ever used outside of my CoverGirl one. I do like my Mary Kay one, and I do like my Chanel one. But this is the very best one. And if you need a drugstore one, I would say get the CoverGirl one. But if you can afford a Charlotte Tilbury, I do think this is it's wider. The metal band that goes across is taller, and so it just, I don't know. Do you notice I always let it out a little bit and then position it to curl back more towards the socket so you get more of a C curl than just a straight up L. Okay. Then what do we always do? Wipe it off. Use your makeup towel. I got some more makeup towels. All a makeup towel is really is black towels, and I always keep it right below, right here. Okay, I feel like something's in my eye. And the Princess and the Pea. There was one very tiny mascara piece or something, some kind of little piece of makeup. Okay, so we're going to do a small wing, not a big wing today. Do you see what I did? Just made a little line down. Now I'm going to almost rest this on the lash line and come over to it. And just do it. And little dashes. Dash. Get in front of that dash and come back to it. And do you see how I'm holding it this way? I do think that helps. I just made a boo-boo. Sometimes with the liner, if you'll just fix your boo-boo right away, it'll come right back off, and it did. I've also got some boo-boos there and there. What was that? Oh, I think that's just powder. Black powder. What from? Oh, I bet when I did my brows. See, just it's a slight. It's not a lot. Okay. I'm going to do this side. Again, getting this exactly the same. Especially, I'm not sure why this is, but it's much harder to do on this side, and I think it has to do with the downward. Maybe if I pull more this way. It is. It's much harder. And it's much higher. That is a boo-boo. We're going to have to get rid of that. Where is my little boo-booers? This is Face Secrets. And they're just cotton buds. We used to call them Q-tip, except they're not Q-tip. Q-tip's a brand. Sort of like saying elevator. It's actually called a car. Whatever car. I don't remember the name of it. Just going to use a little spit. Let's see if that will work. It is. It is taking it right back off. Good. Alright, because that wasn't... Yeah, this has to come out here a little more. This is where this has no give. Do you see that?